Hi there, beautiful souls watching. Thank you. I'm Gabrielle, retired medium in Germany, and I like to share some of my otherworldly experiences and insights. So, this one is about the color blue and about blue beings that I encountered. And they even told me to wear blue. And I asked them why, because I like green. Corresponds very well with the heart chakra. You know that the chakras, the 7 chakras, all have a color. And you can translate color into vibration and frequency or music, and also into some kind of basic themes. Like the root chakra is red, so this is about survival, about food and shelter and having company, not being alone, and things like that. It also includes what we call the active force in life that makes you carry on and go and do whatever you want to do. Sometimes it's called aggression, that's got a very negative notation. And I just call it active because with anger you can hit your neighbor on the head, or you can chop some wood and use it in a fruitful way. So, I already told that when I close my eyes in the bed at night and close before falling asleep, I get all these kind of pictures, the stream of consciousness, and sometimes I suddenly find myself on another place, sometimes even in another dimension, and I'm just experiencing and watching what happens, and afterwards I try to figure it out. And there are still a lot of things I haven't figured out, but this one about the color blue makes a lot of sense to me. So I asked them why to wear blue, and they said, well, that's the color of the throat chakra. You're talking on a video, so the blue will help. And as a little hint for all of you, if you want to change some of your thoughts or views and opinions, sometimes it's really helpful to use color that you wear on your body, because the color also does something with you. Even if you're not fully into the Blu-ray thing and the blue color, this bright blue like the horizon on a sunny day on the beach, or the color of the sea on a sunny day. So it's about the brightness of the blue. And also Archangel Michael is always or mostly depicted with his blue sword or his blue spear, something like that. So that's about the energy of blue. So now you know why I always wear the same thing, because I listen to them and I try what they suggest. And if it makes sense to me and I can feel it, then I go with it. So at night, shortly before I fall asleep, I suddenly had some kind of blue being appearing in front of me. It had the humanoid shape, like head and torso, 2 arms, 2 legs. And it looked a little bit like what I described in my video about the creators. It was the outline of a human body shape, but it had no face, no special features that I could recognize. And it looked as if it was transparent, and the blue inside of this body shape was not fluid and not gaseous, but it was kind of gel-like. So I got the idea, wow, maybe that's plasma. And this blue being stood in front of me, and then suddenly it turned away and it ran around in circles as if it wanted to show me how fast it can run. And I couldn't even see the blue figure. It was just a blue light running around in circles so quickly that I was really impressed. And I also got the idea, well, maybe that's the light spark as well, something of that nature that's giving life to all the atoms, because it's the life force. And still wasn't clear about that. And then another night, something else happened. In front of me appeared a figure, also kind of humanoid form and shape, but it looked more to me like, how to put it? Well, because they use my imagery that is in me already gained through all my years on this planet. It looked to me like some kind of robot skeleton made of metal. It shimmered and had some kind of metallic look, but it was not the full form. It was just like a skeleton, and it had glowing red eyes. But these glowing red eyes, I'm already used to that. I'm not scared because of that. So I looked at this thing and tried to figure out what this is and what it means. And I heard some kind of noise that sounded very mechanical or technical, like clicking of gears and like some noise that your computer made in the old days when you turned it on. There was all this buzz, this buzzing, and I didn't like it, and it did not feel good. So I had the feeling that this thing wanted to install itself inside of me. And of course, I rejected and I said, no, I do not consent. And then suddenly the whole thing disappeared, as if a wind had blown it away to pieces, and small dark pieces like dark mist or a piece of smoke or a piece of ash, all was blown away. And then I pondered about this and thought, wow, what was that? And it felt, it really felt like nothing. I had the feeling I have no living thing in front of me. I couldn't feel a soul, I couldn't feel emotions, and I even got the idea it's got something to do with artificial intelligence, AI, kind of using this picture to approach me, and I didn't like it, so I rejected and I said firmly, no, I do not consent, and then the whole thing disappeared. And still pondering about that, sometime later, the blue being appeared again, and it stood in front of me, and it asked me, respecting my free will, I am your light body, and I want to install myself inside of you. You don't have to worry. That's the normal human process. All of the humans have to receive or develop and come in contact with their light body, which is made of plasma. And it felt good to me, and I had no bad feelings about the blue being. I even heard others talk about that on the internet. I heard Matthias Di Stefano talk about some kind of blue light and blue beings, and I heard others talk about that. So I really had the idea, well, it's a good thing, and it felt good to me. So I said, okay, if you give me some kind of, when you make a contract, normally in the normal world, you have 2 weeks or a month to cancel it again if you think it's not working for you or you don't like it anymore. And I said to the blue being, okay, if you give me 4 weeks of trial and then I can make up my final decision, I'm okay with that. And it nodded and said more or less telepathically to me, okay, on this condition we can merge. And I said, okay. And it turned around, and with one step backwards, it went into my system. And well, I think it's helping me quite a lot, because some of my otherworldly experiences and insights are possible by that. That's what I do think now. So make up your own mind. Maybe you have some experiences like that. I even heard people talk about workshops with Dr. Joe Dispenza, and they perceived also blue light beings coming and helping and healing the people in the workshop. So I have a good feeling about that, and I'm going with it, and let's see where I will end up, or where I will go to and come to. I will see. And I'll let you know if there's something new about that. So I wish you all the best. Thank you, beautiful souls, for watching, and I hope you find something useful or helpful in this. Blessings, love, and light, dear ones. Bye.